Yeah, another correctional officer video dealing with stress, dealing with fear behind that wall. We always got to talk about that as well. I don't want you to get into one of those circumstances where the job starts to get to you too much, man. And it's like you start to do things like drinking every day. I've seen that happen with some of my coworkers. They take the job home with them. They start to become disgruntled, man. They always complaining about the job, or they come home and they cussing out the family. They alienated themselves from the family, man. It starts to affect their personal relationships with their wife or significant other, the kids, their loved ones, their friends, stuff like that. You don't never want to get in that situation when it comes to working in corrections, man. So, the main thing you got to remember when it comes to dealing with the stress and rigors of the job is getting as much rest as possible, man. That's one of the keys right there. And even outside of corrections, man, when you're going through stuff, you going through difficult times, you feeling stressed or you feeling burnt out, the best thing you could do, get rest, get in that bed, get some sleep, man. A good night's sleep, man, and you'll get up the next day refreshed and have a clearer mind, and you're able to deal with whatever it is you're going through, man. Also this, man, you need to be hitting that gym, man. Go in that gym, get active, start moving. Motion is medicine, man. I tell y'all all the time, I've made plenty videos on this. A lot of videos on my channel as well. I do are about the gym, working out, fitness, you feel me? So like I said, as a correctional officer, we sit down a lot. We do a lot of sitting, we do a lot of observing. So if you do a lot of sitting at work and then you go home and you do a lot more sitting, man, now you becoming sedentary, man. You have to get active. You have to get your exercise in, man. And like I said, if you want to keep it simple, all you got to do, go to the gym about 45 minutes to an hour, lift some weights, get some cardio in, go outside, go for a brisk walk around the neighborhood, get some jogging. Everybody has different things they like to do for their fitness. You might want to, riding a bike. You might like to box. You might like to go on nature hikes, man. You know me, I'm big into lifting weights. I'm a former athlete, so that's my bread and butter for me. You feel me? This is the next thing, man. You got to make sure you stimulating your mind as well, man. That's going to help you to prevent that burnout and to deal with when you're feeling stressed, working behind that wall, reading books, educating yourself, seeing what's going on out here in society, man, staying up to date on what's going on around the world, whatever you like to do. You like to do crossword puzzles. I like to read books. I like to educate myself on whatever it is I'm trying to learn about, whether it be the stock market, how to improve my mental health, how to improve my self-care strategy, how to become a better person. I'm always searching for stuff and trying to educate and expand my horizons. This is the next thing. Diet is important too. That's going to help you out a lot when it comes to being in the best possible physical shape and health that you could be to perform the job. I've made a few videos already talking about meal preps for corrections officers, people that work in law enforcement. If you work odd hours or shift work in another field, meal preps are your friend, man. I meal prep every week. I usually meal prep for about 3 or 4 days at a time. Then I switch it up and do one of my other meals. That keeps you accountable, and it helps you to stay consistent when it comes with your diet, man. Like I say, when we sit down and we sedentary, man, and then you not locked in on the diet, you just going through the drive-through, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Popeyes, or whatever, man, and you eating all of that stuff on a daily basis, man, you going to start to blow up. I seen officers do that, man. They came in, they was in fairly decent shape when they was a rookie. Fast forward 5, 10 years, man, they done blew up, man, bigger than a house, man. I'm like, wow, what happened? I'm not talking bad about nobody, man. I just want to highlight that point and the importance of diet, moving your body, exercising, because you want to have that longevity in this career. And not only that, you want to be in shape and fit for duty when you have to spring into action and a fight breaks out, or an inmate trying to assault you, because best believe the inmates work out. They on point, man, when it comes to that. The diet may not be the best, but hey, they working out a lot. You got to be able to defend yourself. You may have to run a long distance, man. I done seen officers, man, they running across the compound. They stop halfway, put their hands on their knees out of breath. I'm like, nah, that's not a good look, man. So like I say, Motion is medicine, man. Let's get in that gym. Let's get active. Let's work on the diet. You feel me, man? This is the next thing. Having a life outside of work is mandatory when it comes to, working in corrections. You cannot take the job home with you. You have to learn early in your career, the sooner, the better, on how to leave the job at the Sally Port, man. You can't take the stuff you see behind that wall every day home, man. It's going to eat you alive and it's going to spit you out, man. You feel me? And like I said, you're going to see a lot of stuff working in corrections, man. I done seen so much stuff over my 14-year career: suicides, bad fights, inmates get stabbed, inmates try to commit suicide, all kind of crazy stuff, bizarre stuff, man. That stuff can affect what your mental health, man, if you let it live rent-free in your head. Yeah, you might not be able to forget it. It may be ingrained in your head forever, but you got to learn how to put that behind you. When you're not at work, you can't be thinking about work, man. You can't let work live rent-free in your head. And you got to remember, it's just a job at the end of the day, man. It's just a way for you to put food on your table and take care of your family, man. It's not your life. It's not who you are. You're not an inmate doing time. You just a correction officer. It goes in there and does your job, go home, live your best life. You got to have a life outside of work, man. This is the next thing too, man. You got to understand that when things go down in the prison, a lot of times that's just the nature of the beast, man. That's just how things go. You see a fight, you see an inmate get stabbed, an inmate try to assault you. A lot of times it ain't personal. It's just how things are in that type of environment, man. When things happen, it's politics, man. So this that prison life, you feel me? When you in that type of situation, man, a lot of these inmates, man, they in gangs. They got a lot of time. It's a lot of violence. Tensions are high. It's like you got all these dudes from all over around the world, and they all in there for different crimes. Some of them don't like each other. They in different gangs. Some of them don't like other races, man. So tensions are high already. So when it spills over and stuff happens, shit hits the fans, you just got to realize, man, that's just how it go. That's how the game go. Like I said, be willing to spring into action, do your job, address it, and then move forward. This is the next thing, man. You have to keep your family members and your good friends close as possible, man. Don't never isolate yourself from people, man, especially the people that care about you, the people that love you, man. When it comes to this job, man, you may be going through stuff. You may be going through difficult times. Things might start to get hard. That's when you got to lean on them for that moral support, man. Those people that's going to pick you up, man. You don't never want to isolate yourself and just think you're doing it alone. You're not alone. You got people that love you, that care about you. They understand you got a tough job. They understand that you work different hours. You may have to work the holidays. You may see crazy things working behind that wall, man. They're going to be there for you. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got that merch for sale as well, man. But yeah, man, I want everybody to do good. I want everybody to have long, productive, successful careers, man. You interested in corrections, man? Like I said, I got over 100 videos solid, all on corrections, man, helping people out that's interested in coming into the field. You trying to become a correction officer. So tap in with me. Y'all got any input, thoughts, comments on this video? Make sure you drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated. Boom.